Scorpio, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of November 2024, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. You've got your girl Scorpio in the house who stole my chair. So I ended up with something smaller. Juno is right here in the house. I only let her do that. Well, they always do. When they think I'm done, either her or her, usually, steals my chair. And I wasn't done, but she didn't know that. So then, okay, we're gonna make it work. And you've got the same setting, only I pulled down the blinds because it's getting dark out there, and with the reflection from the window, it's not such good lighting. And I'm like, okay, well then, you know, you got some things around here that change a little bit the setting, but let's see what you got going on in here. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Page of Swords. You're kind of showing to me this energy of taking it as it comes, not rushing through things, just taking each day as it comes, slowly. But you're almost sending me in the direction of threading slowly, almost like, you know, you're kind of scared to make the next step, kind of a thing. Oh. You may be coming out of something. Starting off the reading, you get the Four of Swords crossed by the Tower. Yeah, something happened here. That's why you're kind of like, okay, you know, picking ourselves up slowly but surely, moving right along. Okay, now I don't know what this Tower is, but something happened and you're showing me you're taking some time because of whatever happened here. Okay. Your focus, the Knight of Cups, your focus is on yourself to open back up again, because this might have, like, you know. Okay. In the recent past, the Devil, that's a pretty unhealthy energy, so I'm not sure where that's coming from. I feel like it has to do with this Tower. Something may have been revealed and something quite unhealthy and quite not that great. But in your strength, the Ten of Wands, difficult, yes, but you're giving me a sense of, you know what, yeah, it's hard, but I've had worse. So it's not something that you feel like you can't overcome or anything like that in how you're kind of taking this whole whatever happened. In the immediate future, the Ten of Cups, yeah, there's definitely better days ahead by the looks of it, way better, and it's because you're making it that. It's because of you you're getting there. Supporting this reading, the Eight of Pentacles, yeah, it's on you. You're making those days better. This isn't taking you, like, you know, it's not taking you down at all, but it's not taking away much from you. Because I feel like by this point, you've probably worked on yourself so much that you can maintain some sort of balanced energy within yourself that's going to help you out through this whole situation. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the King of Cups. Yeah, your heart is fully open through this. I would expect when I see energies like that kind of blasting at you guys, I would expect kind of a shutdown, temporary shutdown at least. In your case, it's like, no, still here, still kicking. We're good. We're gonna be okay. Dusting off a little bit, but we're good. Okay, in your hopes and fears, the Seven of Wands, you're kind of scared of your own rejection to it, which is quite interesting. It's almost like, well, you know, I hope that through all of this, I'll be able to stay open to it as an experience and not close off and not reject this as a healing experience, you know, learning experience. Okay. In the potential outcome, the Seven of Pentacles. Interesting, because in the supportive, you're at the Eight of Pentacles. So, I'm not sure if something is... You're trying to work on something, and as time goes by, it does feel better, but is it working out or not, this situation in particular? I don't know. I guess we'll see when we get there. So let's clarify. Let me do the Page of Swords. Oopsie doops. The Moon, the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you got quite the inner battle, where there is some rejection to you moving forward, but the drive to move forward through this is bigger, you know, than the rejection. So you know what you're talking about there. You know, you're scared of you rejecting your own path here, because you're doing it to some extent. But again, the drive is way bigger. Let's do the Four of Swords. Come on. That's it. All right. The Nine of Swords, the Hermit, the King of Cups. Yeah, you're handling this. You'll be okay in this, and you know that too, because you're coming in with that kind of an energy of I got this. I'll be okay. All right. Good. Let me do the Tower. See if we can see what this is. Five of Wands, Three of Cups, Four of Swords. Okay, so it's a piled up kind of an energy. This is what I call a piled up kind of an energy, where you're dealing with someone here and the situation has seen good days and bad days. And the bad days seem to be kind of overlapping there with the good days, but at some point they definitely overgrow. In terms of it just feels very like a stress built up, or oh, I can't stand this anymore kind of a deal, you know. I'm not sure as bad as it would look here. I'm not even sure if it reached its peak, this situation, but it's definitely getting to you in a pretty harsh way. Okay. Let's do the Knight of Cups in your focus, the Ace of Wands, the Empress, the Four of Pentacles. But you still care about whoever this is. So again, it's kind of still at that level of good days and bad days kind of a thing, where the bad days outweigh the good days at this moment in time, and that's why it feels kind of overwhelming. But you're trying to focus on the good days here. You know, you're trying to focus on, but I care for them. And, you know, I kind of want to work on this and see where it's going and things like that. So let's do the Devil in the recent past. The Two of Cups, the Judgment card, the King of Swords. I mean, someone's showing up here telling me this is love. You know, it's showing me two energies coming together in the energy of love and saying this is love. Behind all that, I see the Devil energy. I don't think they see it. The Devil energy meaning that's not quite love. It's a little bit of a distorted kind of love. So there could be a lot of codependency there. There could be a lot of elements that make it a little bit unhealthy. So while you think it's love, it could be even obsession. You know, while it shows up as that and you would point it as that, it's not really what it is. You know? Not the kind of love you're thinking it is, at least. There's quite the unhealthy elements attached to it, you know? Let's do the Ten of Wands in your strength, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's this whole aspect to it. Like, this is not the first time this has happened, where you got tired. To the point of you even saying sometimes, especially during these times, I'm done. I'm done. I can't stand this anymore. I can't put up with this. And then coming back at this. But nothing really changes. And that in itself is going to create quite the unhealthy aspect to this love. You know what I mean? Because you're showing up there. This is too hard. This is too hard. I'm done. And then right after you say that, there's deception showing up. Because you pick it up and go after that. You pick yourself up and go back to that. So... okay, so this is one of those back and forth kinds of situations here. Now, I don't know what this applies to, what kind of a dynamic in your life. It could be romantic, it could be a friendship, it could be someone you're working with even. But it's functioning under this type of an energy for now. For the 10 of Cups in the immediate future, you get the Devil, the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, here it comes back. We're going back in circles here. You're getting to that point of, I'm done here, I'm breaking this cycle, I'm out of here. And then you take it, you do it over and over again. You go back to the same thing. That's the thing. That's why it's looking unhealthy, because when you go back to it, nothing changes. Not from you, not from them, not from anybody. Nobody changes any little thing here. It's one of those, oh my God, I missed you so much. Oh my God, how have you been doing? Oh, I've been doing great. You? Okay, let's do this again. And then you get to this place of, oh my God, get out of my life because I can't stand you. I can't, Unhealthy, toxic. And again, it stays in that same cycle over and over again. It doesn't look that way. That's why it's tricky, and that's why it's so almost like a trap, because every time you come back to it, it sure looks like it's going to be different this time, and I'm going to let you answer that question. But is it ever? Every time you said that, it's going to be different this time around. Was it different? For the Eight of Pentacles in the supportive energies, you get the Six of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. It's good for a little bit. It's working out. It's like, oh my God, this time it's definitely going to work out. And then it comes right back into the same place. Because nobody's addressing the unhealthy. What's making this unhealthy? What's making this get to that point of, this is not working out? This is, oh my God, I can't stand you right now. What is it that gets you there? And just one of you needs to bring that up and address that to change this whole freaking thing. Because for now, it's kind of rolling in a cycle there. It's in this continuous cycle, that nobody's breaking here. For the King of Cups in the hidden energies, you get the Death card, the Star, the Ten of Pentacles. That might change things up a bit, because you are saying, okay, I care for them. I truly, truly, deeply care for them. But I have to really consider what I want. Do I want for this to go on forever and ever and ever? Probably not. Because at the end of the day, you know that this is unhealthy for you as well. So I see you seeking something more stable, more palpable, I want it more linear. I don't want it to go up and down and all sorts of places where it's like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on anymore. And, I want something stable to it. So at that point in time, you're realizing, okay, yeah, I can care for them all I want. But is it giving me that I'm seeking here? No. Okay, now let me do something about it. You're not in that place yet, where in the place of let me do something about it, but you're definitely starting to realize what it is that you want. When that's more clear to you, you're going to be able to handle the situation in a very different way, and potentially break this vicious cycle. She left my chair. Okay. For the Seven of Wands in your hopes and fears, you get the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Six of Swords. See, because you don't want to come back to this and do it over and over and over and over again at the same time. You're tired of that. You're exhausted. Like, I'm just... Because I know if I'm going to show up for this again, we're going to do the same thing over and over again. So how the fuck do I not do that? Do something different. Do something different. Show up in a different way. Don't show up. Anything, even if you don't show up for break some of those beginning patterns of it. And as you go, you'll start breaking more. And also, again, keep in mind what you truly, truly desire. Do not chew on my good vibes pillow. She's allowed. It's her birthday in a couple of days. A few days. For the Seven of Pentacles and the potential outcome, you get the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Seven. The video cut off. Well, the camera shut off for some reason. It wasn't charging. I don't know why. But Juno's back in her chair. So the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Cups. I see you trying your best to work on breaking the cycle, you know, ultimately. Potentially starting to really realizing, I feel like you are throughout, you're realizing that, okay, this is a vicious cycle that's not helping anybody involved. But like at that point in time, it definitely hits you to the point of, I got to do something about this. So I see you working and looking into ways to break this freaking cycle, you know, whatever that means for you. So that's definitely going to open up another type of energy, but okay, well, that's good that you're getting there. Let me see what the universe has. The Empress, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Swords. You might actually take a few steps away from the situation completely. Like you're still connected to whoever this is, but you might actually pull yourself out of the picture for a minute there. And that's when I feel like it's probably you're doing it now. That's when I feel like it's actually starting to sink in more and more for you, you know? Because it's one thing to know from a conscious perspective, from your mind, like, hey, yeah, I know, you know, I'm going through this. It's another to let it sink in so that you can actually make some changes there, you know, work on, let me see what I want to do about this, you know, as we move forward. So, okay. Moving on. Let's do the Divine Animals Oracle for you. You get Deer Power, number 11. Whoa. Nice. All right. You are enough. You are worthy. Ethics are part of building genuine personal power. Stand strong in front of bullies and hold your boundaries tenaciously. Be proud of what you have achieved, but humble in your outlook. Mythos. Actaeon, the son of Aristeus and Autono, and student of Chiron, was hunting with friends and with his famous pack of hounds through the forest near Mount Olympus. He prided himself on his hunting powers and almost never returned home without game. He had boasted to friends over cups of wine that he was the goddess Artemis, equal in his mastery, and loved nothing more than to exercise what he was good at. One day he became separated from his friends deep in the forest. He entered a thick grove of trees, and as he passed through, he saw a reed-ringed pond of water. As his view cleared, he realized there was a woman bathing in the pond, and that it was Artemis herself. Artemis. So beautiful was she, it occurred to Satan, of course we would have to move on with that name that I have no fucking clue how to pronounce, that in all propriety he should quickly turn away. But such was her beauty that he wanted to stay and see her, even just for a few more seconds. The goddess turned, she saw him, and was outraged at his transgression of her mysteries. She would have no man see her and tell of it. She told him that if he tried to speak to anyone ever about her, he would be transformed into a male deer, a stag. He ran away in fear from Artemis. He was very frightened, but knew the rest of his hunting party must be near. He heard them calling for him, and without thinking, answered them back. Instantly, he was transformed into a great stag. His well-trained dogs smelt the stag and began to chase it. He ran as fast as he could go, his great antlers whistling in the wind. However, the dogs cornered him against some large stones. He cried, calling their names, but all that came out was a stag's bellows, and he was ripped apart by his own hunting dogs. The hunter had become the hunted. Artemis is often depicted with deer by her side, for the huntress who abhors cruelty and is a protectress of the forest. The deer are symbol of both aspects. Deer or the stag have been symbols of power in many cultures and symbols in royal heraldry in Europe and Norseland countries. The animal. Deer are magnificent creatures and have long been part of the life of humans. The hunting of deer is one of the most ancient and continual of all animal hunting, which is confirmed by Paleolithic drawings. Deer offer meat, leather, skins, and antlers. Our ancestors used the whole animal, and those traditional cultures that still hunt deer as part of a traditional way of life tend to do the same. Deer occur in a wide variety of habitats, mainly forest and tundra, with some species able to survive at altitude. Every continent, bar Antarctica and Australia, has endemic deer. They are able to jump and swim very well and are fast runners and fast movers, swift to react to threat. Deer are herd animals, the herd usually having a dominant male and many females and young. Most species of deer grow antlers that are shed once a year and are used by males as weapons in contests for breeding rights. Large symmetrical antlers can signal good genetic quality and are part of the sexual attractiveness of males to females. The antlers are also used as defense against predators such as wolves. The weight and power of a stag combined with this is long. Sharp set of antlers can be more than a match for predators. The magic. Deer magic is all about personal power. When you feel powerless or small, imagine a stag with a crown of antlers standing by you, lending you its presence and strength. Deer energy is also great for healing a weak body and for going on astral journeys, as the Norse did in satyr magic. Symbology. Antler, woman with a deer and bow and arrow, hood prints. Status. There are 23 species of deer that are now listed as endangered. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.